Waco Studios in Oklahoma City, you're watching OU Pregame with Jake Trotter. I'm Jenny Carlson. Our OU Pregame is brought to you by Eskridge Lexus. They've got some of their best deals of the year. Be sure to stop in and see them today. All right, Jake, Sooners on the road. We all know what that means, or what that has meant this year is if they're playing in true road games, they're losing. Is that going to happen this week at Baylor?
I don't know. It means a few things, though. It means Tuesday at Bob Stoops' press conference, we're going to have some fireworks go off, I'm sure, about whether they have a road problem or not. Clearly, they do have a road problem. I mean, they're 0-2 on the road in the Big 12. They've played their probably two worst games of the year on the road, and then they had a chance to lose the third one at a technically a neutral site at Cincinnati. The defense has not played well, especially in the fourth quarter. The offense has turned the ball over, things that they haven't done all the time at home. So clearly there's a pretty wide discrepancy between how this team plays at home, how it plays on the road. And part of it's because they play so well at home, but they don't bring their A game on the road. And they're going to have to, maybe not against Baylor, but certainly against Oklahoma State.
Well, and let's talk specifically about Baylor, because this Baylor team is obviously improved. They're going to a bowl game, which they haven't in many years at Baylor. But is this a team vulnerable? Is this a team that Oklahoma could go down there and maybe not only beat, but sort of beat handily?
Well, the reason I think this game might be different than Missouri and A&M is Missouri and Texas A&M, they were good up front on both sides of the ball. And I'm not so sure that Baylor is, at least to that level. So I think physically, Oklahoma should be able to go down there and manhandle Baylor, especially on the offensive side of the ball, establish the run. I think if the Sooners do that, it's going to be very tough for Baylor. But still, it's going to be a challenge for this defense because the Bears can score. Robert Griffin is a tremendous quarterback. He has some weapons. And they better not mess around because Baylor will put up 30, 35 on them if they do.
How problematic with Griffin and the running backs that they have, and then Oklahoma's situation with the defensive tackles, how problematic does that become if they are exposed, especially right up the middle?
Well, it's problematic with no matter who they play, but especially Baylor with the speed they have. The running back Finley likes to get up the middle, and he's a very good north-south runner. Hopefully they get Casey Walker back this week. That's sort of been the indication, is that this was the week that they were targeting a return for him. Maybe Daniel Noble comes back, but they're going to need those two guys, at least one of them, because Adrian Taylor is done for the year, and now they're down to Jamarcus McFarland, Stacy McGee, and defensive ends or converted tight ends. I don't know what they have left. Converted offensive guards. Tavares Jeffries is another body they've placed back there. It's a mess, and they're going to need somebody to get healthy real quick.
All right, thanks, Jake. Hey, stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman. Remember, our OU pregame is brought to you by Eskridge Lexus. Be sure to stop in and see them today.